I'm very shocked by the fact that all these wonderful producers of lights here have gone so conservative. I think it's a pity because they gave up their philosophy. They have always been speaking a lot about their philosophy of doing things. And I think they have given it up too soon through by pressure of the crisis, which we don't feel. I think they should have been fighting for what they have done before.
I think mutation, positive, negative, give a very strong tension, which I think is important to us. It gives us provocation, which is necessary every day for our brain. If we don't go through the world kind of bored, etc. If you are aware of what's happening around you, this is important. So these mutations, if you really have the perception to feel them, to see them, I think are very important for our development.
Well, you know, we know the Wild West from cowboys, etc. But coming here, it felt a little bit like going to the Wild East. And this is so fantastic to have this experience and to be exposed here. So the fire, I'm a big fan of the Burning Man, if you know that. It's taking place every year in Nevada. So they said absolutely no. So what did we do? No. So Axel, who you have seen on the screen, is a very dear collaborator with me. We had this idea of making a house which is already burned, but the fire is inside. And this is the reason behind it. And like Gilda said already, beautiful words, I don't think I have to add more, except that it has been such an exciting work to do, and for a creator to have a challenge in this scale is really frightening and beautiful. And
We started actually with an idea of mine of having a shag, un capannone bruciante, no? And it would have happened, really. It could have done, but they prohibited this. So when we thought, okay, what are we doing now? And I worked with Axel for a long time, very well together. And so we were discussing what could be done. And Axel said, okay, why don't we make a black hut, like this. And I think, so you tell your contribution of this project.
Ich fände, wenn wir gefragt würden, sähe es anders aus.
Was würden Sie anders machen?
Vieles, ganz vieles. Licht hat immer auch, also ist in allererster Linie mit Wohlbefinden zu tun. Ja. Und dieses Licht hier ist alles andere als Wohlbefinden. Dagegen ist das, was ich jetzt da hinten dran gesehen habe, ist es ja eigentlich sowas wie Las Vegas. Ist lustig.
Ja.
Mir gefällt's.
Yeah, it's a big challenge, no? When we found this place after 18 years at Grizia, we thought, oh, how do we conquer this? How do we respect and how we react to it? And of course, we are also, we have to be also commercial. I have to pay 70 people every month, so it's like this. But what I loved yesterday night really was this tremendous energy which flow in from young people. Very interesting people also. It's not just only dedicated or something like that, but the talks we had with the people from different countries, also Turkey, was very interesting.
The black outside could resemble on fire, like charcoal or a burnt surface, but at the same time, the black is a non-color and gives the whole hut a kind of comic style, or your perception is more of the silhouette. And since we had the idea to have it distorted out of angle, it becomes, with the black outside, it becomes even stronger as an icon. And the inside, the idea was to give a lot of color and an intensity to the inside as a contrast to the dark outside.
The materials can be glass or plastic, interchangeable, and it's almost like the same. And what I'm most concerned is that people care much more about the shape, the form of the light, of the lamp, instead of the quality of the light. There's a lot of kind of boring light for me.
Ich war jetzt gerade in Mailand, also heute, ja. Und ich bin schon viel unterwegs. Ja. Ich kann es nicht mehr so viel machen, wie ich das wollte, weil das einfach in meinem Alter auch anstrengend ist. Ja. Aber es ist immer anregend. Und München ist ein wunderbarer Platz, wo man ganz ruhig seine Sachen machen kann. Das ist ganz toll. München hat, mir fehlt, also ich brauche Provokation. Und München hat die Provokation eigentlich nicht. Ja? Es ist eine wunderbare Platz, wo man so kopfwackelnd durchgeht und sich freut über gutes Essen, schönes Wetter und die Nähe zu Italien oder auch zu Frankreich.
It's really of what they do and what we know of what they do. They are very, very progressive, very open-minded. We found the people. And I was really quite surprised that they accepted our idea, which could be interpreted in a negative way. But I wanted to have an emotional impact on the people. That means also the music which we are going here to play is Cajun music, you know, from the south, from Louisiana, sort of a bit melancholic and a bit sad, but also positive in words.
We have one or two young people. The rest is with me 30 years or 25 years or so. But growing together and doing something new together, no? And sometimes it's also difficult for me to get my idea through. But this is a dialogue with the young people, no? And my team is sensational. And you know my team for many years, but it's really sensational. They've done they're responsible, they do well, we have good dialogue, we have good dinners and all this kind of thing. So I enjoy life. Yeah.
And deep respect for Gilda's and Interni's effort, the engagement, the passion they show year after year after year. It's amazing. It's really, really deeply impressive, really. And Gilda is a very extraordinary person. I can only say bravo, bravo, bravo. She is terrific.